recap live stream of this past NFL week. And what do you know? Another week in the NFL and another bunch of crazy upsets. Yo, I don't even know how to explain some of these upsets. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers should be completely ashamed of themselves. Them and the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders are a disgrace to the NFL. Anybody that's a Raiders fan, I pity you. Because they are honestly the worst organization probably in NFL history. They are a complete train wreck. Oh my gosh. And for Devontae Adams, the guy who likes to talk a lot of trash, how people aren't keeping up their end of the bargain, he sure did drop a lot of passes in that game. Crazy, crazy game. We were on Pittsburgh beating the Chargers this week. Minnesota spanked the Texans, man. Oh my gosh. And the Eagles. My Eagles. 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 Somehow won that game against New Orleans at home. I don't even know how I still don't know how they actually won that game. Tough, gritty performance by the defense. How about Denver blowing out the Buccaneers at home after the Buccaneers just beat the Lions last week? Man, the NFL, people Survivor, this year, Survivor's not even making it to week 10, mark my words. With these upsets, it's crazy. We were on the Green Bay game. I told you guys that was one of my bets this week. Green Bay at plus money playing the Titans. So if you subscribe to the channel, you've got that bet. That was a big winner for us this week. But I'm done doing teasers, man. I had some luck in the first couple weeks with teasers, but man, teasers are tough, man, because it only takes one team to just completely crap the bed to blow up all your bets. The Bears are so bad. Yo, Caleb Williams is terrible at football, man. Oh, my goodness. He looks so bad. And how about Deshaun Watson? Oh, my God. Losing at home to the Giants. Yo, the Cleveland Browns. Oh, my gosh. The Cleveland Browns are complete trash. Yeah, Deshaun Watson, 21 for 37, 196 yards. He didn't play too bad, but Jerome Ford was terrible, 10 for 37. Cooper had a pretty good game. But Watson, 2 big fumbles, man. Yeah, Lions coming out with a big W, man. That was huge for them. Yeah, Deshaun Watson is just so bad at football. 2 lost fumbles. He's a turnover machine. Jalen Hurts loves turning the ball over too, man. Turning the ball over, man. Singletary had a fumble. Gray had a fumble for the Giants. The Giants somehow won this game. Singletary was pretty good, 16 for 65. Malik Neighbors continues to ball out, man. Malik Neighbors is an absolute stud. If you watch my draft, sorry, I got dog hair in my ear. If you watch my draft coverage, I said Malik Neighbors was my favorite wide receiver in the draft, and he's proven me right, I think, in a lot of spots. Yeah, man, the Steelers, that defense looks really, really good, and Justin Fields is playing just good enough. He's not turning the ball over. I don't think Russell Wilson gets the job back, man. I don't think it happens. Big win for Pittsburgh against a tough Chargers team, a very well-coached team, man. Yeah, Herbert was banged up going into this game, so we kind of knew that going in. Both quarterbacks, Fields and Herbert, were sacked twice. Najee Harris was okay, 18 for 70. They didn't run the ball too well, but Pickens 5 for 57. Calvin Austin, the third, had a good game, 4 for 95 and a touchdown. Justin Fields, 96 rating, guys, not too bad. Go Birds! Don't forget, guys, if you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We are closing in on 9,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys, man. Oh, my God, the 49ers losing to the Rams. That's a crazy, that's another, Survivor pools are getting wrecked. I need the Bills to win tomorrow to keep me alive. We got wrecked on that Tampa Bay game. Dude, the Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield should be ashamed of himself for that performance. They got outscored 13-3 in the fourth quarter to lose. Oh, my gosh. In your Survivor pool, you picked Atlanta over the Chiefs in Survivor? Man, that takes some cojones to do that. Wide receiver studs, that seems a little bit of a stretch. A little bit of a stretch. Old Man Thielen and Deontay Johnson, they're okay wide receivers, but studs, I don't think I can call them studs. But Andy Dalton impressed today. He played pretty good. Pretty good. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Huge upsets all over the place today. Baltimore was out to a huge lead over Dallas, but Dallas kind of turned it on late in the game, made it a closer game. Seattle dominated. We had them in Survivor, so that was nice for us. Carolina putting up a 36 burger on the Raiders. Yeah, the Raiders, yeah, is it me? Or is Max Crosby the most overrated defensive player in the NFL? Dude talks a big game, but he's not impacting games. Eagles, man. Bird Gang gets the win over the Saints. Whew. That's a tough ass beating the Chiefs, man. But how do you give up 36 points to Andy Dalton? Yeah, the Cardinals will be okay. The Cardinals will be okay. The Lions are a good football team, man. Kyler Murray, not so great today. 21 to 34, 76 rating, 1 tutty, 1 interception. Not great today. Not great today. He was only sacked once, though, which is surprising. The offensive line seems to be playing better. Marvin Harrison Jr., 5 for 64 and a touchdown. Yeah, I mean, they didn't play bad. They didn't play bad. Jared Goff, 18 of 23, 199, 2 touchdowns and an interception, 113 rating. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy upsets. How about the Browns losing at home to the Giants? Oh, Deshaun Watson. He got sacked 8 times by the Giants. Dink. Who gets sacked 8 times? I mean, the Vikings are rolling, man. They blew out Houston. I mean, Sam Darnold, look, he's cooking, dude. Sam Darnold is cooking, guys. He looks great. The Vikings look pretty dominant right now, man. Pretty dominant. Yeah, I mean, what could you say? Else could you say about the Vikings? Completely dominated C.J. Stroud. Complete domination. Absolute domination. 34 to 7. I can't believe Carolina scored 36 points on the Raiders. Yo, Raiders fans, like, I can't believe they even have any fans left. What's up from Taiwan? How's it going? I think that's an inappropriate question for this football live stream, bro. How about, who would have thought that the Broncos 26 to 7 on the road? Like, are you kidding me? There was only 20% of the people left in my survivor pool before this week. It's going to be down to like 10% of people left. Crazy. Absolute craziness. It's unbelievable, man. What a crazy week. Packers blowing. Like, how about all these road wins? Eagles win on the road. Denver wins on the road. The Packers win on the road. Giants win on the road. Carolina wins on the road. Baltimore wins on the road. What is going on in the NFL right now, man? Yeah, I'm interested to see how they look against a better team because the Raiders are obviously trash, right? The Raiders are terrible, man. Devontae Adams talking all that smack. How many drops did he have today? At least 2 I saw. Big third down drops. How do you give up 36 points to the Carolina Panthers and Andy Dalton? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They were saying Andy Dalton's the only quarterback in the NFL this year that threw for 300 yards and 3 touchdown passes. What? What? What is going on in the NFL right now? The Cowboys are trash. Cowboys are super trash. Dak Prescott threw for 379 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and they lost. That's how bad this run game is. 3.2 yards per carry. 51 rushing yards. Lamar Jackson threw for 180 yards and they won, guys. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, guys. We're closing in on 9,000 subscribers. That's all thanks to you guys. I really appreciate you tuning in. No wide receiver had over 3 catches for the Ravens, and they still somehow win. The Ravens are not a good football team, but that makes the Cowboys even worse. Vikings look really good, man. Seattle had another dominant performance. The Miami Dolphins are on to their third quarterback, man. Tim Boyle. Who is Tim Boyle? I never even heard of Tim Boyle, man. Geno Smith, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 289 yards, and they blew them out. Crazy. Charbonnet had a good game, 18 for 91 on the ground, over 5 yards a carry, 2 tutties. The Dolphins can't stop the run. They didn't run the ball too effectively today, too. Tyreek Hill had some big drops. The Cowboys are trash. We'll find out tonight. It's a big test. Chiefs, Atlanta, man. Big test. Big test. I mean, the Panthers are still not very good. The Raiders are just extraordinarily terrible at football. Yeah, the Cowboys lost again. 2 back-to-back home losses. Cowboys are trash. All right, guys. What were some of the biggest surprises for you this week, man? Tons of upsets. Tons of road teams coming in and getting wins. Oh, my gosh. What a crazy game. Crazy games today, man. If you're betting heavy favorites, you've been getting smoked this year. Big-time favorites. Yeah, Will Levis continues to struggle really bad for the Titans. Go Birds! Go Birds! Yeah, dude, Richard, I need the Bills to come up huge tomorrow night, man. I need them to win. We got slaughtered in Survivor. I lost 3 of my teams with the goddarn freaking Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting blown out at home by the Buccaneers. The Steelers look great, man. Steelers look absolutely great. Steelers look great. Minnesota continues to look really good. Philadelphia had a big, gritty win. Yes, Seahawks came up with a big win today. Packers continue to dominate. I look for the Packers to continue to win, man. Yeah, Mahomes is the truth, man, for sure. Mahomes is super good. Giants with an upset win over the Browns. Upsets all over the place today, guys. Birds with a big win. Shut down that high-flying offense today, Vic Fangio did. Derek Carr, 14 for 25, 142, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 69 rating. They held Alvin Kamara in check, too. 26 for 87, only 3.3 yards per carry, man. Jalen Hurts, 29 for 38, 311 yards, no touchdowns, but got sacked 4 times, 88 rate. But how good is Saquon Barkley? How good is Saquon Barkley? Yeah, the Giants letting Saquon walk. Oh, my gosh, what are they doing? Saquon, 17 carries, 147 yards, 2 tutties, 8.6 yards per carry. Yeah, if Saquon keeps this up, this dude might be winning an MVP this year. I'm not even joking. Because there's no quarterbacks winning an MVP through 3 weeks, that's for sure. Quarterback play in the NFL has not been good. I'm watching the Phillies-Mets game right now. Phillies need to come up with a big W to lock up the NL East tonight. Zach Wheeler's on the mound, 2 outs. Woo, man. I mean, Saquon Barkley looks unbelievable right now, man. 17 carries, 147 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I love Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen needs to come through for me, man. Needs to. Needs to come up big for me, man. How did the Buccaneers blow that game? Blown out by the Broncos, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I need the Bills to come up big for me, man. That's for sure. Zach Wheeler gets out of a jam. 1-1 going into the third inning. Mets versus the Phillies. But yeah, what a crazy week in the NFL. Every single week. Yeah, man, I like myself some Aaron Rodgers. He's got some tough tests coming up in the weeks ahead. Your Eagles got a big W. Don't be mad. Don't be salty that the Cowboys lost again. The Giants even won, and the Cowboys are just losing home games like it's going out of style. Yes, Sam, I agree. Baker Mayfield should be ashamed of himself with that performance. What's up, Football Rocks 123? Thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you tuning in, checking out the channel. Much love, man. They looked horrendous. Yo, and they need to make Bucky Irving the #1 running back. That dude White is trash. He gets 2 yards a carry every time he touches the ball. Rashad White is terrible, dude. 6 carries for 17 yards. What? How is he? I mean, Baker Mayfield, 25 for 33, 160 yards. Average pass, 4.9 yards. Come on, man. Sacked 7 times. Get rid of the ball, Baker. Get rid of the ball. The whole team just looked horrible. How do you beat the Lions on the road and then put out that performance? Yeah, the Buccaneers, horrible. Baker Mayfield sacked 7 times. I mean, but you got to understand that the line's not doing so well, so you need to go to 3-step drops, get the ball out quicker. 7 sacks against the Broncos? They were coming in with a 30th ranked defense. Come on. Come on. Baker Mayfield, what the hell was that? Horrendous performance. They got blown out by a rookie at home. Horrible. Yo, Baker Mayfield, trash. Trash performance, man. Just when you think Baker Mayfield could be turning a corner, and then he goes back to old Baker Mayfield and starts stinking again. 100%. Dude, there's so many bad upsets. The NFL is crazy, man. If you're betting on the NFL right now, everyone's losing their ass. It's crazy, man. Yeah, they just looked awful today. Just an overall awful performance. Nothing else to say. And the Raiders losing to the Panthers, that's worse, in my opinion. At least, like, the Broncos have a good coach. They got some good players like Pat Surtain. I can't believe the Rams came back and won that game. Yikes. Bet you some people went Survivor on San Francisco, too, especially how banged up the Rams were. Oh, my God. What a crazy... The Falcons aren't very good. So... Falcons are plus 140 right now. Oh, do I put a bet on the Falcons? Chiefs have not looked great through 2 weeks, that's for sure. They've looked okay. Without Pacheco, that's a huge loss for them. Huge loss. Yeah, they barely beat a bad Ravens team. They just beat the Bengals. You know, they've been, you know, back-to-back home games. They go on the road. You know what? I'm risking it. Putting a $10 bet on the Falcons. Let's go Falcons. Falcons money line. I'm in. I just did it. I'm doing it. Put a $10 bet on the Falcons. Plus 140. We'll see what happens. Not having Pacheco is a huge that's a huge loss, man. Not being able to run the ball. Falcons might have a little juice. Go Birds! I mean, Baker Mayfield looked like an abomination today. You can't beat a rookie at home with really 1.5 good wide receivers. Come on, man. Home teams are losing all over the place today. What is going on? Go Birds! I'm hoping Kirk Cousins is good Kirk Cousins tonight. I put a $10 bet on them. We'll see what happens. Try to win some of my money back. Yeah, man, I don't know. Boo. Cowboys, get out of here with that. Yeah, the Vikings. Vikings look for real, man. Sam Darnold looking good, bro. Our dude's looking good. Yeah, the Giants oh, God. Deshaun Watson just sucks. 2 fumbles. He's a turnover machine. He sucks. Yeah, I mean, if you follow my channel, guys, I put out all my bets. I said Moneyline Green Bay is the bet of the week. So that's why you got to subscribe to the channel. Get all those bets, man. Sometimes, like, I'm learning, like, betting less is more. Sam Darnold today, 17 of 28, 181, 4 tutties, 119 rate. Woo! He did get sacked 4 times, though. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I should put out a little week 4 video. Yeah, Neighbors has been so good, man. Neighbors has been so good. Super good. Yeah, right. Big W for the Birds today, Jesse. What do you got to say about that? Saquon Barkley for president. Crushing it, 140 yards. Yeah, Will Levis stinks, man. Yeah, he's like a bad decision monster. Yeah, the Rams beating the 49ers. What the heck is going on, man? The Dolphins, they're in a tough spot. How about the Broncos, man? Woo! Broncos, oh my goodness. What a crazy spot. Yeah, Derek Carr looked like a world beater first 2 weeks, and he played like trash today. Eagles figured him out. Come on, Harper. We need to put one in the seats. Come on, Harper. Oh, God. Harper just struck out. Yeah, the Buccaneers fans should be embarrassed. That was an embarrassing performance. Losing at home like that, oof, yikes. Yikes, guys. What the heck was going on this week? Unbelievably crazy week. This is the craziest first 3 weeks of the NFL I've ever seen. This is the craziest first 3 weeks, the most upsets I've ever seen in my life. Hands down. It's not even close. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, but you lost to the Broncos at home. Embarrassing performance, though, man. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard picking games now. 6.5-point favorites are losing every week. It's unbelievable. Doesn't even make any sense. If you're betting underdogs, you're doing well. But, man, yeah, it's been a tough couple weeks, man. I don't think anyone's making money consistently right now in the NFL. If you are, kudos to you, man. Big time upsets. Next week, the Eagles got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming off of that embarrassing loss to Bo Nix. Yeah, the Cowboys almost came back, man. They were blowing out the Cowboys. Cowboys made it interesting at the end, that's for sure, guys. Definitely made it interesting. All right, everyone, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to shoot some long-form stuff I'll be back for another live stream probably a little bit later tonight, and I'll catch up with you guys then. So yeah, Baker Mayfield is like so inconsistent. It's crazy. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.